Hi, this is Lucy and thanks for coming to watch my video. If you're like me, you might have some strips and scraps lying around and sometimes I just need to get rid of them. So I'm going to be using those today with some papers that I've had for a very long time. They're definitely not my favorite now. They're quite thin and they're also very busy. So the best way to use up thin paper, I find, is sometimes using this die and creating strips with it, especially if it's busy paper. So I won't be using those other pieces. They don't, although it's part of the same set, they just they seem a bit more white, whereas these two papers that I'm using are a bit more creamy. So I'm using a white glitter strips as well, and gold. I think there's a rose gold in there and a little bit of iridescent. Sometimes, it's okay to mix them all up. Other times it doesn't work out so well. But what I'm doing here is just popping them all on. I've used some double-sided adhesive tape, so now I can just start sticking them on. And because their strips are quite short, I need to make sure that they don't go too far so that they stop before finishing on the paper. So I'm just going to be turning it around and making sure that I have enough, but otherwise it doesn't really matter which way they're turning. And you can use any papers that you have as well, and as many different types. I'm only using the 2 sheets this time, but sometimes I'll use about 6 or 7 different offcuts, or if they're from the same collection, it always looks more cohesive and nicer. So I didn't want to cover the whole card front. I want to leave some white space down the bottom as well. So I'm just going to pop this up the top, cut off the edges, and then I'll cut a strip of gold. I feel like it always needs that just to finish it off and make it look like you didn't just run out of paper strips. So I've put that on there, and then I just need to find a sentiment. And because it's beautiful in real life, the white glitter paper is really nice, and the gold with it as well. So I feel like you don't want to put too much on it or it just gets too busy. So I'll just add this sentiment, which I found really quickly because it's gold, so it's perfect to go with this card. And I'll add a couple of gold pearls after that as well. I'm just trying to find the perfect spot for it. And yeah, then the card is done. So this video was taken at night, so it's not probably as good to see as my normal ones, but yeah, I couldn't resist still videoing it just to give you an idea, and hopefully this is something that you might like to try too. Thanks for watching.